And that's how I started covering courts. After that, we decided to switch beats, and they asked me if I was interested in covering courts, and I said yes. So that was almost 4 years ago, less than that, but I've been doing that one beat for all that time. So it was interesting when I started because it's very different from government reporting. You don't have to go to meetings. Nobody tells you. You don't have an agenda. There are documents that you can use, but it is very different because you're dealing with people, and it's a lot of emotions, lots of emotions, and there's always the unexpected that could happen in a courtroom. There's also a lot of legal terms that I was not familiar with, and also the system itself for me was a foreign system, and that was one of the my editor, when he asked me if I wanted to do this, that's one of his concerns. He's like, Karen, I think you can do it, but because you may have noticed I have an accent. My first language is Spanish. I was born and raised in Peru, so I come from a different background, and my legal system is not anything compared to the American system. So he was a little bit concerned if I was going to be able to get all that down, and the terminology too. So that was his one concern. He's like, Karen, I'm a little bit hesitant because you have, there are words that I still struggle with. I know what they mean, but to say them might be a different story. So he was a little concerned about that, but he said, we'll see how it goes. And well, I guess it's been good because I'm still doing it. And I always, one of the things that I know that you have some papers in front of you, when it comes to reporting, particularly courts, you always have to ask the question. And it's one of the tips that I put there, and and this is really important. And I think I call it, don't be shy. You always say, I have a stupid question. And I've said that many times, but it's really not a stupid question, particularly in courts, because there might be things that you have never heard in your life. There might be terms that you think you know what they mean because they sound like another word, but they may have a completely different meaning in court, in the law system. So you have to really ask the questions. And I found out that attorneys and prosecutors, they're going to be happy to talk to you if you tell them, listen, I want to make sure you understand this before I print it in the paper. And they would rather you call them and ask them than for them to call you later and print a correction. So this is a very, very, there's a couple of attorneys that are very, they don't like to talk to the media. But if you tell them this is not to quote you, and sometimes you're going to have to say that. Say, I just want to talk to you so you can explain to me what this actually means. I'm not going to quote you, it's from my own understanding, and they can talk to you for an hour. And after that, they know that you mean that you really want to know, so they're going to talk to you. Even the ones that usually don't talk to reporters might want to talk to you later because they know that you want to do your job.